In this edition of City News, we'll show you what had people gathering at a local park on an early weekend morning. Also see why these officers were at a local restaurant. Plus find out how a class is looking to keep the seniors moving. These stories and much more coming up on City News. Hello and welcome to City News. I'm Jennifer Murillo. The city of Hawthorne held an event to help clean up the city. Tony Long Jr. has the story.
Residents lined up on an early Saturday morning, ready to help the city of good neighbors.
So we're out here for the community cleanup, which is this is our second annual one, and basically out here to make Hawthorne beautiful.
We have 10 areas in the city of Hawthorne that we'll be cleaning. We have volunteers from our local high school, Hawthorne Math and Science, Hawthorne High School, Lawndale High School. We have Lennox as well, and they're all volunteers. They're coming to help us clean up our city.
City officials were also on hand to help with the effort.
I think it's important that we all play our part, whether it's today, keeping Hawthorne clean by not littering, and to just go out of our way to spread the message that Hawthorne's a beautiful place and we need to take care of it.
This is a good time for you, the resident of Hawthorne, to come out, take out your trash, your debris, your bulky items, and get that picked up and get your home clean for the holidays.
We ask the people of Hawthorne, please, please, please do not put trash on the street. Do not litter, because you have 20 item pickups a year for free.
HMSA students enjoyed being impactful in helping clean their neighborhood. They also found ways to make it productive and fun.
I think it's really rewarding because I see trash a lot where I walk around my area. And I really hate it. I really don't like the littering. I hate it when I see people litter in the street. So I think it's really rewarding to just go and help clean up the community.
So while we're cleaning this up, we kind of made it into a game, kind of with points, oh, you picked this as a lot. We just have fun when we clean up trash. It's not boring, and then we get to listen to music too. It's the fun things to do out here.
Recreation leader Sapphire Perez was amazed by the trash she saw on the street.
We walk down the street and you see plates, you see takeout boxes, you just see trash and wrappers everywhere, and then when you walk back down the street and then it's completely, or as most as we can, clean, it's a completely different experience.
Recreation Supervisor Kawana Bowie said over 100 students volunteered to help clean up the city. For HCTV, I'm Tony Long Jr.
For more information on events and programs in the city of Hawthorne, visit the city's website at www.cityofhawthorne.org. The city of Hawthorne gave local citizens another chance to do some spring cleaning during the fall.
It's a great opportunity for our residents to come out and shred all their important documents securely. They shred it right in front of you. You could just drive up, they take the paper and they shred it right in front of you.
Cars made their way through the Betty Ainsworth Sports Center parking lot as residents dropped off their hazardous waste and documents.
Residents have the opportunity to bring out anything electronic, such as computers, laptops, any PlayStations, or anything that has a cord. So these items you can't just toss away in your regular trash bin. They have to be taken out and disposed of properly.
For more information on hazardous waste and other types of waste collections, visit the Public Works Department's tab on the city's website at www.cityofhawthorne.org. Since its inception in 2011, the Coffee with the Cop program has expanded worldwide as a way for law enforcement and communities to find common ground. Ernesto Giles has more.
Sometimes all it takes is a warm cup of coffee to get to know your neighbor.
Coffee with a Cop is a program that started right here in Hawthorne and is now all over the world. And the purpose is to share a cup of coffee with your community, have real conversations in a neutral area, and just get to engage for us with the community and for the community with us.
Guests at a local McDonald's were pleasantly surprised when they walked in and were greeted by Hawthorne's finest. They were able to get their meals and sit down with an officer to talk about anything that was concerning them and take pictures with them as well.
I think it's super nice because, we don't really hear a lot of things like this, and it's nice, It feels super safe for like people to come and actually speak with them.
Every conversation starts differently. Usually it's with a hello, and there's a gentleman in here earlier today who had some Rams gear on. That's a really good way to start a conversation over sports.
One officer even tried his hand at the drive-thru to talk to customers as they waited for their meals to be prepared.
How are you doing today?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Yeah? So what are you guys up to?
So we're doing our National Coffee with the Cop Day.
We love to cooperate with the police, because we always need a service from the police, and we love to participate in the communities.
Sergeant Scott Nichols encourages other police departments to try hosting Coffee with the Cop in their neighborhoods and says that they could reach out to the Hawthorne Police Department for help. Ernesto Giles reporting for HCTV.
For more information on Coffee with the Cop, visit their website at www.coffeewiththecop.com. Coming up next on City News, learn about the power of hope. There's more news ahead. We'll be right back. Welcome back. The state of California has a new program that can help your kids pay for college. Sam Vargas spoke to someone from the state treasurer's office and has all the details.
I'm here with Julio Martinez, who is the executive director of the Scholar Share Investment Board, and we're here to discuss the CalKids Savings Program. Julio, thanks for being here with me today.
Thank you for having me on, Sam.
Julio, tell us, what is the CalKids program?
The CalKids program is a new program that was launched this year by the state of California that offers over 3.4 million children here in California with a child savings account. So who's eligible is really every newborn that is born in the state of California, and every eligible low-income public school student gets an account.
Okay, so tell me, how can parents get started?
To get started, it's simple. The accounts are already created by the state of California. All you have to do is visit calkids.org, O-R-G, and you need 3 pieces of information, and you can get that information from our website. It's very easy to enter. You just kind of log in with those 3 credentials, and you can actually view your account because the accounts for these children are already created. All you do is use those 3 pieces of information to actually view your balance. And when the time comes and your children are actually ready to go to college or pursue other forms of higher education, they can simply make a withdrawal very easily.
Okay, so we have 2 different types of groups of people that are eligible. We have newborns and we have low-income public school students. How much money is deposited in each account, respectively?
Great question. So the program was structured differently for each type of child, right? So for newborns will get up to $100 in each CalKids account. And so by that, I mean that they get seated automatically with $25 minimum. But if the parent actually registers on the account and to view their balance, they get an additional $25. Now, if they also open or link an existing Scholarship 529 account, which is a California 529 college savings account, if they actually link it to their CalKids account, we will give them an additional $50 for a total of $100 per newborn. Now, for the school-age children, again, they're low-income students enrolled in 1st through 12th grade in California public schools. Those students will get a minimum of $500. Now, if the students also happen to be either foster youth or homeless, they will get an additional $500 for each classification for a maximum grant amount of $1,500.
Okay, so now let's say parents want to contribute additional money to their kids' account. How would they go about doing that?
That's a very important question, Sam, because what this program is designed to do is 2 things. One is to get families to start talking about the financing of higher education, right? So what the state of California is doing is really just making an investment, a deposit, per se, or a seed deposit into the life of these children, right? So we want parents to start talking to the kids about how do we put together a good financial package for our kids, because financial aid, as you know, Sam, does not cover everything. So we are encouraging families to take that second step, which is to open or link an existing Scholarship 529 account and save for their children. So To open a scholarship 529 account is really easy. It takes about 10 minutes and all you need is $1 minimum. So by doing that, once you open up your own account, you can actually link it to your CalKids account and you can view both balances in one location.
Okay, final question. What do you ultimately hope to get out of this program, or how do you hope this program succeeds?
Our goal is very, it's simple but complex, right? So we want to make sure that families start thinking about the financing part of college, right? Or community college or technical school. A lot of these programs aren't free, right? And so we want to make sure that students do not unnecessarily take on student loan debt if they don't have to. That is kind of really, I think, harming our students as they graduate from college. Or also, worse yet, I think it scares families into taking that step of pursuing a college education because they don't want to take on student loan debt. And so by preparing financially, I think our ultimate goal is to kind of make sure that people pursue their academic dreams, whether it be college, 2-year, technical school, vocational school, or an apprenticeship, right? Whatever it is that goes beyond high school to prepare them for the 21st century and become, professionals in whatever area they really want to pursue. And hopefully, earn more and live better as professionals. And that's really the goal of the program. That's the goal of the governor and the goal of the legislature who invested over $2 billion into this program. And we're really excited about it.
Perfect. All right. Well, once again, I'm with Julio Martinez discussing the CalKids Savings Program. Julio, thank you so much and good luck with the program.
Thank you, Sam.
For more information and to register for the CalKids program, visit their website at www.calkids.org. The City of Hawthorne Community Services Department is hosting a Halloween Spooktacular Carnival. The free family event will have carnival games, candy, jumpers, food, and more. It will be held on Saturday, October 29th from 3 to 6 p.m. at the Hawthorne Memorial Center parking lot. For more information, call the Community Services Department at 310-349-1640. A domestic violence awareness campaign was held in the city of Hawthorne. Sam Vargas has the details.
The New Star Family Justice Center is raising awareness for an important cause.
Today's event is called The Power of Hope. It is a domestic violence campaign that we do every October. October is known as Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and it's a very important time to highlight this issue in our community.
The event, held at Hawthorne City Hall, aimed to spread information about the services the Justice Center provides.
1 in 3 women and 1 in 7 men at some point in their lives experiencing domestic violence. All of us are going to come across either a victim or a survivor, and we should know where to help them. We should be able to guide them to a place where they can get all the services they need.
Guests were encouraged to leave personal messages.
We're asking our guests to please share their message of hope with survivors and victims of domestic violence. And then throughout the month of October, we will be posting on social media these messages of encouragement with the community.
While victims of domestic violence were able to share their stories.
Some people are not alive to tell their stories. I'm just one of those lucky ones that is using my voice, to create more awareness and let other people that are going through it to come to places like New Star and start another chapter of their lives.
It's very inspirational to other survivors, to other victims who may not feel confident, for example, to knock on our door and ask for help. But when they see someone who has been where they now are, hopefully, they will be encouraged, to come forward.
There was a raffle as well as several information booths available for those in attendance. Reporting for HCTV, I'm Sam Vargas.
For more information on the New Star Family Justice Center, visit their website at nsfjc.org. When we return, we'll show you what had these parents digging at a local school. Local seniors look to stay active in a new program. Tony Long Jr. shows us how.
Seniors were strolling around the gym of the Betty Ainsworth Sports Center, moving to the music, participating in their indoor walking class. The program began earlier in the month.
The idea was brought up by the Senior Center director, Diane Brown. They've had a lot of seniors that are interested in staying active.
Jerry Bonner likes the class because it keeps her moving and gives her something to look forward to.
I like that it is specifically for the seniors, and the seniors sometimes are left out of a lot. So it's nice to have a place to come and to be free.
The class has even uplifted assistant instructor LaShawna Blue into wanting to stay active like the seniors.
They make me want to walk. They make me want to stay fit and healthy, you know. To see these ladies like Miss Rita, she's in her 80s and they walk, they exercise, so that's motivation, it's inspirational, you know.
Safety for the seniors was one of the reasons the class was held indoors.
They need a safe space where they can feel comfortable, engaging in physical activity, socializing with their peers, and overall just having something to look forward to every day.
Classes are twice a week, year-round, and free for seniors who want to stay active. For HCTV, I'm Tony Long Jr.
For more information on other senior events, contact the Hawthorne Senior Center via phone at 310-349-1650. Families and volunteers all came together to do a little bit of yard work at a local elementary school. Ernesto Giles tells us why.
Unfortunately, since the end of the last school year, weeds and debris have overrun the garden at Ramona Elementary. So the school PTA put out a call to parents and students for help.
We wanted to bring the parents, and more than anything, we wanted the awareness of the potential that the garden has for the kids. So it's a startup, as you could see, you know, we're trying to clean up, weeding, and we got some donation, some garden beds, so we need them to get built.
We did the garden before, but something happened to it, so I wanted to fix it.
The garden was created as a way to instruct students on how to garden properly and the benefits of organic vegetables and fruits to maintain a healthy diet.
I hope not only do students strengthen their connection to nature and to healthy food choices, but also that they get to see the value of working together to do something positive in the school setting.
School staff was thrilled to see the turnout from parents and students. With gloves and tools in hand, the volunteers did not shy away from getting their hands dirty, all for a good cause.
We want them to feel at home here. So working on the garden and being able to see it grow is literally showing the fruits of their labor and making them feel like this is part of their home.
It really shows that there are a lot of good souls in this world that can't come for free, you know, help this garden. They help out doing a lot of hard work. And a lot of people would say that, that's easy. No, it actually takes a lot of effort.
Coro Hernandez from the Ramona PTA Gardening Committee mentions that they need additional volunteers and donations to continue the classes for the students. For HCTV, I'm Ernesto Giles.
For more information, you can contact their PTA on Instagram at Ramona Elementary PTA. There's a class where local citizens can learn a dance and a piece of culture. Tony Long Jr. has the story.
Everyone at the Hawthorne Memorial Center was having a good time, letting their feet move to the rhythm as part of the Mexican folklore dance class.
This class is primarily for beginners. It's meant for kids who have no experience.
Despite there being different dancing styles from different states of Mexico, the beginners class focuses on a particular one.
The one I'm practicing right now comes from the state of Jalisco.
The shoes, they have to have a heel. They have a heel with the nails. If you don't have that, you can hardly hear the right sound. And with the dress, with the skirts, you have a special movement for every skirt. If you do Jalisco, then you go up.
Instructor Sinead Rodarte has been teaching dance in Hawthorne for many years.
This class has been here for more than 20 years. Before, we were in another facility.
The class bridges the gap between beginners like Melanie and experienced dancers like Maria de la Cruz.
To get better at, my culture's dance, and this is Mexican dance, and I want to get better at it so I can perform in parades and sometimes shows.
I love my history. I love my background. I've been doing this for so many years.
There are other classes for intermediate and advanced levels of Mexican folklore dancing as well. This is Tony Long Jr. for HCTV.
For more information on other classes and programs held by the Community Services Department, go to the city website at www.cityofhawthorne.org. Keep it right here on Channel 22 for these future city news stories. We'll take you to a ribbon-cutting ceremony of the newly renovated Holly Glen Park. Plus, see the families having fun at this year's Spooktacular Halloween Carnival and see who gathered at the Memorial Center for the community barbecue dinner. That does it for this edition of City News. Thanks for watching. If you have any story ideas, please call us at 310-349-1630 or email us at hctv@hawthorneca.gov. Don't forget you can watch City News online on YouTube by searching Hawthorne Community Television. We'll leave you now with more footage from the Ramona Garden. We'll see you next time.